really got to fill you in on what happened with Fliver. We'll cut back to a few clips, but you may remember that at the end of 88 in a day, Fliver, Shawn and Patrick's truck burned to the ground. It was toasted, and we can probably show you a clip there. Yeah, so now you know what it looked like. It was pretty sorry. Well, while Patrick returned from winter romp this year, we thought, you know, let's put that truck back together. And Shawn was out west, so we sort of did it on the sly. And we can show you a few clips of taking it apart. I'm glad I wasn't in on that part. That was pretty ugly work. So Nick and Patrick got it all apart, and we decided to put it all back together in relatively quick order. Yeah, Patrick was determined to get it done before his dad got home, and so we whipped it back together in about a week, and really went really great. And there's some clips of that too.
Welcome back to Riverport Rovers, and well, we have a new project. It's about exactly a year from when we started the 88 in a day project, and you know, about a month ago we went to Maine. That was a good project, but you know, spring is coming and it's time to build a new truck. Well, you can probably guess which truck we're talking about. During the 88 in a day project, the great red 109 of Patrick and Shawn South, well, it burned, and you've seen the pictures of it, and in a minute I'll probably show you some more. Well, here it is. We're going to put it back together, but it's on the quiet. Shh, don't tell anyone. Patrick's doing it as a surprise for his dad, who's working out west, and he's coming back in a while, and he wants to get it done before it gets back, so it'll be a shiny red truck in the driveway when he gets here. Only problem is he called the other night and told Patrick he's coming home in a week. Well, here we go again. It's the 1 week Rover, 109 in a week, and but we're partway there already. Patrick and Nick, well, actually, truthfully, I haven't done any work on this truck yet. I've been pretty slack, but Nick and Patrick stripped the burned out truck, which must have been a miserable, you know, you saw that, right? It was pretty bad. So they stripped the truck, got to be the worst of it. But the great thing was, the frame, axles, tires, transmission, driveline, all in good shape. Even the air shocks were still holding air. Engine was toast, for sure. It was a goner. If you know this truck, it had the Robert Davis Iron Duke 2.5 liter conversion in it, Chevy engine. It was great, but it's gone. So it's time to go back to a Rover motor for this, because they have that great motor you saw in the very first 88 in a day clip, which had all the water in it, remember that time? So that motor, which was in the Blue Bomber, since been taken out, it's been put in this truck. This truck's also getting the tub from that same blue truck. Nice new 109 tub. The original tub bulkhead from Fliver, been galvanized, fix up. The breakfast is also galvanized, it's not here now. I have a few other parts to put on, line some stuff up, but we're not that far away from getting this truck running. That's if I help, but I will. I'm going to change and get geared up. We'll get some work done here.
I actually can't remember what was in that clip, but hopefully it was entertaining for you. So Patrick's been driving it all summer. Basically, he's been working at a marina, living like a bum, living in a bowler down in Mahone Bay, and the truck's been just going every day for him. I don't think he's done an ounce of maintenance. Well, that may be not quite true, but not darn much. So it's Labor Day up in Cape Breton this year, and Patrick's not going, so he's kindly lent the truck to Shawn and I, and we're going to take it up to Labor Day. We're going to take up the bowler and really have a great time, because, well, I don't have a Rover and Shawn doesn't have a Rover. So we're just spending a little time here on a couple of days before Labor Day, do some work to it, tidy up the brakes, tidy up the steering, but there really isn't that much to do at all. So we'll show you a few clips on the way, and maybe we'll take you on a road trip up to Cape Breton. Talk to you later. How's it going? Really wasn't much wrong with this truck. This swivel was really loose, so all I'm really doing is taking the top pin out, taking a couple of shims out, tightening it up, and the swivel is now nice and tight. Bearings are tight. We're in pretty good shape. Both swivels are full of water though, but you know, that's not so bad. I want to show you our secret ingredient. A lot of people have been using Lucas to put in swivels because it's really thick, doesn't pour out too bad. But Shawn came up with this stop smoke. I have no idea the lubricity qualities of it, but what I can tell you is it is really thick. So you put that in a swivel, it's oily, right? And it pretty much doesn't leak out. It's one stop short of one-shot grease, but it's still oil for those of you purists. See ya. So, any Land Rover's buff's been through this, right? Rear axle seal leaking, just like gushing out. Probably not the rear axle seal in this case, it's the flange seal that's let go. And Patrick's just changing the seal. We got a nice new gasket, we got a nice new felt ring to go in here. And I said, you got some Halomar? I said, sure, I got lots. So he produced this scary, gross little tube of blue goo. Well, the only reason I'm shooting this video is because I want to make sure people understand that please do not use any of this stuff on a Land Rover. This is about the most disgusting, nasty, gooey. Yes, it's sort of sticky, but no, you don't want that stuff. You want Hylamar, real Hylamar. It was bought out by Permatex, but recently they let it go again. You could buy it from Permatex for the last 5 years or so very reasonably. Now I have to import it from England, from the original company, Hylamar, $27 a tube. But the stuff never hardens. It's this extraordinary goo that basically, well, I've just got all over myself. It gets thick, but it never hardens. So when you put it on a flange gasket like that, sorry about the tire there, Pat, it'll seal it up, but then you can remove the flange gasket and reuse it. And it just creeps into joint. It's a fantastic splooge, if you're going to use that word. But it's the real thing, and it's what you want to use. Please. See ya. The time has come to play the Pogues and drink the Red Bull.